What is going on, everybody? And well, look what we have here. Oh, is it Star Wars? No, it is not. It is a different game altogether. This is, obviously, if you couldn't tell already, Battlefield 1. Yes! Oh, unfortunately, it is only the beta, but it is still Battlefield 1. This is a game I have been personally waiting for quite a while. It is looking great so far. What I've been, I have it pre-ordered. I'm already waiting for it. I'm super stoked. And right now I've been playing the beta for quite a few hours now. This has been great. Right here I just uploaded well, just a few clips here and there. What you're watching right now is my very first game in Battlefield 1, at least in the beta. And I decided, oh, you know, why not go ahead and try flying a biplane? Because, you know, who knows, I always wanted to be the Red Baron, even though this isn't a Fokker. Which, if, for those who don't know, that's the plane. The three-wing plane that the Red Baron flew, you know, that thing. Anyway, but, you know, I decided to fly this thing. I can't quite tell what it is. I'm not sure if it's a Sopwith Camel or what, but I'm flying it. Anyway, I thought the flying mechanics in this game, not too bad at all. They're pretty fun. The bombing, it took me a little bit to get used to the bombing runs. That was hard. That was really hard. And then I decided to do the machine gunning right there. I got my first kill, second kill, boom, boom. You can definitely kill the people out of the plane faster than you can shoot the plane down. It's interesting how that works. Make sure whenever you're flying your plane, you lead your shots. You go ahead and just take aim. I personally like flying in third person more because you get a better field of view as to what the hell is going on. It's a lot different from Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4, where you'd almost prefer to fly in the cockpit. Here, you need to be flying in third person so you can see where your tracers are going for the machine guns. Otherwise, it's like almost impossible because you have to look over the engine, you have to look over the front, and the propellers are spinning. It's just hard. It's very distracting. So this way, you can kind of see at least where your tracers are heading, aim your shots from there, and you get to see the bad guys more with your field of view. I'm still learning. By no means am I an expert on this game, but you know, it is what it is. And so there's a few tips for you right there. Obviously, my thoughts on the game so far are mostly positive. I like it. There's another kill. Boom, boom. Gotta love it. That was a multi-kill too. Yeah, I kind of forgot that. And so right now, I'm just gonna go ahead and let this aircraft gameplay play out for a few more minutes or a minute or two, and I'll chime back in here in just a minute. See you in a minute.
We have lost objective Duff. We have lost objective Charlie. We have lost objective Butter. We have taken objective Freddy.
And I'm back. So, now we got some infantry gameplay with some boots on the ground kind of stuff. Oh, that is so much fun. At first it took me forever, boom, first kill. It took me forever to go ahead and just figure out that the gun I'm using right now is not a bolt action. Even though it looks like a bolt action, I could have sworn it was. It's not. It's semi-automatic. 10 round clip. See, that's a clip. Different from a magazine. For those who always say, oh yeah, everything's a clip. Just so you know, huge pet peeve of mine. That's a clip that you see that I'm using right here. A magazine is totally different. Anyway, I could have sworn this was a bolt action, but nope, semi-automatic. So yeah, the more you know. But it's fun. It also, see, if you see the bayonet on the end of this rifle, you can bum rush people with that thing. If you sprint towards somebody and you push B, or you push your melee button, oh my god, it does this awesome, just bayonet charge. I had the first experience I had with that was just insane. Some guy just ran towards me and just stabbed me in the gut and left me there. I didn't know what was going on until I realized I could do it too. It was so cool. I loved it. I'm so doing that next time I get the chance. Actually, yeah. Anyway, so here, this rifle is pretty sweet. I like it a lot. It's pretty high powered. Some of the other stuff I used the M18 submachine gun. That thing is pretty fun. I mean, here you see someone pop gas. I wasn't sure what the hell went on, so I went ahead. You can put your gas mask on. You can push up on the D-pad if you're on Xbox. If you're on PlayStation, you can go ahead and push up on the left side, obviously. And yeah, if you're affected by the gas, you can immediately just go ahead and push your gas mask on, and then it just negates the effects. That way you run out of gas and you have to take it back off, you're fine. However, one downside I found about wearing the gas mask is you can no longer aim down sights. You have to hip fire. It just completely makes it so you are incapable of being able to aim down sights while you're in gas mask mode, as I like to say. So be very careful of that. Make sure whenever you're firing a long distance with this rifle, as it does not have an optic, at least that I am aware of yet, go ahead, just make sure you take your time, aim your shots carefully. Long distance shots are a lot harder, but whenever you're medium range, this thing shines pretty well. Because even at long range, it takes at least 3 or 4 shots to kill somebody. Close range, just spam it and they drop pretty quickly. So it's pretty good gun. It's pretty fun. Here, another tactic that I think worked really well for us in this pass right here was just that we bum rushed their guys. We had a bunch of guys pushing through the canyon and just going at them at the same time. And by the way, as you see me doing right here, if you're a medic, revive your teammates, please. Please revive your teammates. It makes a huge difference. I was playing the game, and I was probably one of the only medics that I saw on my team for multiple games. At least one that was reviving people. I didn't see anybody else on our team reviving, and because most people I prefer, because the game just came out, we're still trying to figure things out. People are preferring to use the engineer, I like to call it the engineer class, because they use the submachine gun and all the explosives as you see right there dropping at my feet. They like using that kind of stuff. Make sure if you're a medic, revive your teammates. It makes a world of difference. And here coming up soon, you're gonna see the problem that I had with the gas mask and and being able to shoot. I can't aim down sights right here, but if I could have aimed down sights, I probably would have been able to kill that guy. But unfortunately, I wasn't able to. But as we're making a push down this cannon, we go ahead and start picking off the enemy team one by one. Just trying to clear out the flags, get the W for this game, and secure it. For me, I'm just trying to shoot. Whenever I'm shooting, I'm either just trying to obviously kill the guy, or at least suppress him so my teammates can drop him. But in the meat at the same time. But either way, if I get the kill, I get the kill. If I get the suppression, yeah, teamwork. Over here, right, the enemy team is starting to make a push from the left as well. So as a medic, my job is to try and keep the guys alive, keep them healthy, keep them fighting. So you'll see me running around, dropping med packs on people as they're getting shot, and just trying to keep them up. And that's a very important thing that you should be doing as a medic.
We are losing objective Freddy.
Not gonna lie, this map and this game in general is just beautiful. It looks incredible. The fire effects are awesome. The gas is incredible. The cannon firing right there. That alone just gets me all riled up. It's so good. The sound effects are amazing for this game so far. Because the game just came out, or at least the beta just came out. I'm still in like that Christmassy honeymoon phase of the game where everything's great, everything's peachy, everything's fun. So it's hard for me to find the negatives right now. I'm only seeing the positives, but of course I'm sure they'll come up. And right here, I'm just hopping on the machine gun. I'm not, as much as it looks like I'm just randomly firing for the sake of firing. There were some guys over there earlier, and I figured I'd go ahead and suppress them because I wasn't sure if they're still alive or not. So That's what I was doing on that thing. So yeah. So as this part of the clip is coming to a close so far, and then pretty soon, I will go ahead and just let it play out for me. Oh yeah, right here. This was something that I found. It was a what was it? Tankgewehr, literally German for tank gun. Oh my god. Yo, it was. I picked this thing up right here. I didn't know how the fuck to shoot this thing. I really didn't. He shoots me, and I start running like a little girl because they wouldn't let me fire it. If I come to find out, as you see on the screen, you have to lay down when you shoot this sucker because it has to have the bipod out. Oh, go figure. I mean, which I can see it definitely keeps it fair. Which I actually prefer it that way. Otherwise, other people would just be picking up and sniping people from a distance in any kind of tank with this thing. It'd be super OP. But here, I didn't have a choice. I hear the tank coming, so I just laid down and didn't wait. Tank's coming over the wall. Renault FT1, boom, first shot, 25 damage. This guy, it was also a guy that was on like a 20 or 30 something kill streak with no deaths. So I figured I'd oblige and go ahead and help him out. Go ahead and finish him off. Boom, disabled, 4 shots. He gets out, gun him down, and then run over because he got killed after his kill streak and teabag for safety. Boom, boom. Thank you, ma'am. His tank is disabled, and I'm a happy camper. So that gun, awesome for anti-tank purposes, obviously, because that's what it's for. And otherwise, don't use that. It's not that fun. And finally, for the last clip of this video, sorry, no, not the last clip of this video, my bad. I have some horse gameplay for you. This horse gameplay, so fun. So fun. The horse is really awesome. What you can do on the horse so far that I can tell, hold down the left stick to sprint, or the horse to just go out and sprint. You can shoot a lever action rifle off the back of the horse, which made me feel like a badass. But what makes me feel even more like a badass is whenever you pull out your secondary, which is your cavalry saber. When you pull that sucker out, oh my lord, that thing is just incredibly fun. You run up to people, full cavalry sprint, and just chop them. You just whoop and one hit them. Just chop their head off. So great. Or you can do the other thing I like to do is just run into them and trample them to death with the horse. You don't even have to hit them with the sword. It's amazing. So I'm gonna let this play out for a minute until I get to the fun stuff. Toodles from now.
We have lost objective apples. We have taken objective Duff. We have lost objective Charlie.
Hello again. So I'm back again right here. This is what I'm talking about. The sandstorm provides you the perfect cover for cavalry. I whip out the sword, coming into the flag where everyone's joining in, rushing in, and here we go, wham! Just first kill right there. Cavalry saber, so great. Roadkill. Here, 2 more guys. They start missing, they panic. Whoop, another one down. Go off, disappear into the sandstorm, come back again like a specter out of nowhere. Oh yes, and I am having so much fun just re-watching the horse gameplay. Oh, so great. So great. Because you just come out of nowhere and just murder people. That's like the scariest thing. It's like you're like freaking Sleepy Hollow over here, like the Headless Horseman just coming in and just butchering people. I mean, what I don't think I've ever had a game where I could ride a horse and just murder people off the back of a horse. That's pretty new to me. Whoop, another one. Yep, his head now belongs to me.
We have lost
It's
objective
part of
Edward.
it's a part of my kit now. That's mine. So yeah, that's always cool. You can also whip out your rifle, shoot that off the back of your horse, which is actually surprisingly not that easy, but it's a good rifle. It's about a 2-shot on anybody. So yeah, that's always cool. But of course, one thing you actually do have to be very careful and very aware of while you're riding the horse is small arms fire and tanks. Tanks and machine guns that are mounted on the back of the Jeeps and stuff like that will completely ruin your day. Oh, those are so not good, so no bueno when you're on a horse, because they will just, whoa, they'll get you real good. And so you got to be real careful of that. I can't tell you how many times I was riding a horse before. I mean, it's not easy to hit the guy, but I mean, if the guy's is stupid enough and rides straight at you, you're gonna drop him off the horse.
We have lost
So
objective
yeah,
apples.
what you got to do is just kind of zigzag when you're coming at the person, then just whoop. I prefer honestly using the sword off the back of the horse than I do the gun, because the gun is like just not very good off the back of the horse. At least with the sword, you can run up to him and just chop him in half. So I prefer using that way more than I do using the gun.
We have taken
But
objective
to each their own.
Charlie.
If you have a really good aim off the back of the horse, go with it. Because it's a 1-shot to the head, 2-shot to the chest with the rifle. But yeah, I personally have a lot more fun using the saber. So yeah, anyway, enjoy yourself with that. Here, also, the horse can traverse terrain pretty damn well. I gotta admit, it's able to jump over obstacles. It's able to, yeah, I mean, of course, it can't jump through barbed wire or anything like that, but it can go over some, some rises in the ground. It can go over different terrain. It can also cover terrain quite well, which is what I'm very happy about. And here coming up pretty soon, the sandstorm should be dissipating. But once that happens, it definitely takes the advantage of being on horseback away. Here you'll see me actually trying to shoot this guy off horseback, missed twice, and boom, right there, got him. Like that. It feels good when you actually drop somebody off the back of a horse with your rifle. It's fun. You feel like, I wouldn't say Custer because he kind of got murdered, but you feel like a badass. It makes you feel like old Western cowboy, kind of just cool, if you're into that sort of thing, which I personally am. But anyway, it makes you feel sweet. I'll go ahead and let this play out for a minute, and I'll catch you in the next segment of this video.
Yavaş hele.
And now for the final clip. Yes, this is the final clip. I lied about the last part. So, yeah, not really lied, but you know what I mean. Here coming up, oh yes, one of my favorite things in this game so far, so fun, is something you'll see here in a second. Whenever I go and get that little thing, I can't reveal it yet. It's a surprise, but oh, what a surprise! And here I go. Here I come picking it up. Right jump. The flamethrower. Oh, baby. That is just so fun. It gives you extra health. Makes you don this like metal armor so you can withstand more shots, withstand more bullets while you're getting ready to roast somebody's face off. Can you ask for more? I mean, really? Can you? Oh, the answer is no. The answer is no, you cannot ask for more. It's just awesome. As if you play a spun, it makes you a little bit slow, but you can deal with it. You're like a tank. You're a tank with a flamethrower. Like, seriously. Anyway, right here, eat it. Roast, burns alive. Oh yeah. thing about that is, as weird as it may or may not sound, you get to see their body roasting on the ground. Really cool fire effects. I mean, it's pretty good. I gotta admit, the fire effect graphics, very nice. However, the flamethrower spawn is something to be less desired. It kind of puts you out in the open, especially for a map like this, because it's just an open desert. It's for a flamethrower, it's not easy maneuvering with this thing. It makes you heavy. You're a big old target because people want to kill the guy with a flamethrower on their back. Let's be honest. I don't think anybody wants a dude with a flamethrower running up to him and trying to roast their face off. But I digress. So this thing is so nice. As you can tell, it roasts people pretty quickly too. It just makes this huge spread of fire, and you can not only can the guy not really see, but at the same time, he's burning alive. So there's not much you can do. So, yeah. But that thing. But right here is where you definitely shine with the flamethrower. Is in closer quarters combat like this. And if you have a headset on, the thing I like about this, one thing for sure that they made really well in this game is the footstep sounds. Right there you can see me hear his footsteps coming around the corner. And I knew right away to turn around and engage the enemy. That if you have a good headset, you can hear them coming from any direction, and that's when you can just ambush them, because you know they're coming. Especially if they don't have a headset, they're just screwed. You can just ambush them with the flamethrower or any weapon really, and you just have the advantage. Right here, I was kind of by myself, so I was just trying to sound whore as much as I could with a flamethrower. Kind of overkill, but your guy is just like breathing heavy, has this armor, got a flamethrower. You just feel like a beast. You feel like, it reminds me of the juggernauts from Modern Warfare 2. It's intimidating. It's very scary to encounter one of these guys. Here, you can kind of see the range of the flamethrower. It's not bad. It's really not. But it's still a very close quarters weapon. So, as this gameplay is coming to a close, I will leave you with the sounds of fire and destruction and the sound of silence. But thank you guys for watching as always. Do I recommend this game? Hell yes. Very fun game. Go ahead and tell me if you guys already played this game. Let me know what you guys think of it. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, I'll catch you guys later. Toodles, people!